All right, so welcome to the podcast, number one podcast in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm gonna say Tennessee, period. I can't go nationwide yet, but anyway. Hey, it's Me and Talk Two podcast. I'm your host, Lee. That's Alasia. I got it. I
You
got it.
almost you almost got it wrong.
I had
Yeah.
the wrong hand up. I put the wrong hand up. Miss TT out there on the outside, my left, your right, and Rick down low, hanging, doing his thing again. Audio, video. Y'all need to hit him up if y'all need that done anyway. So to get a little plug in for your business, man.
Yeah. Appreciate
Hey,
that.
so we talking about cheating, man. And I'm gonna say this up front. Communication is key. Communication is key. Communication is key. I'm gonna say that. Because I got another topic after this we're gonna talk about too later. Uh can you, as a woman or a male, forgive your significant other for cheating on you? Being caught in the act of cheating or cheating, period. Red flags, all that shit. So that's what we're talking about today. But before we go there, why is this in the news? So we just found out today. Well, I just found out today on my feed, and I really didn't want to talk about this subject about the whole Will and Jada smack crap. But today they come out and saying that they're going to counseling.
Who?
Will and Jada, they going to counseling.
So they
They
need
committed
counseling
it.
because
They
he
committed
smacked
it.
the
They
nigga.
committed to going to counseling. That's what they said.
Cause he smacked the nigga, they going to counseling. Man, hey,
when
Will,
they should
get
win.
away from her, dog. She
Yeah,
toxic.
Hey man, all
she,
I know is they both said that they committed to going to counseling and that this is not the only issue that they're gonna be bringing up. The whole slap. They talking about the August Alsina thing. They talking about all this stuff that they've been going through for the past 25 plus years that they've been married.
Hell,
It's all
Will,
coming out now. And
Will
of
need to
course,
bring up.
check this out. Your girl, you would think the red table talk and had enough shit going on with it with them two. They're gonna put that shit in on the red table talk too when they going to counseling. How's that helping?
I don't know. Like that's part of the
just
problem. They letting the fucking world in. Sometimes you got to shut the
yeah,
world
Right,
out and fix your shit.
right.
And
Right. So they
but
gonna film?
but they going to counseling because he smacked the motherfucker. But they didn't go to counseling whenever they was doing interviews and she was letting these women reporters joke on Will about the entanglement.
you're right.
Good point.
Yeah,
I,
And
they
then
should
she
have
gonna
been
come out.
going to
She
counseling.
should have defended him whenever they was joking on him about that, but she didn't. She should have stopped Will from going up there. She shouldn't have came out and said, "I wish he wouldn't have done that." Like you defend your man like he defended you.
right.
You're right.
Like you tell him that in private. You don't tell the public that shit, man. Like he need to get away from her. Some women just toxic,
Yeah,
And you saying she one of them.
man.
yeah,
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, she one of them. But they really should have started going when them kids started acting the way they started.
you
What's
knew
wrong
something
with
wasn't right
the
then,
kids?
huh?
Did
I
you
said,
seriously just ask what's wrong with the kids?
They
Yeah.
should have went to
Have you
counseling
seen
when
them
Jaden
kids?
was wearing skirts.
that what I'm
Right.
saying.
They just free people.
She just wearing one of them bald headed, one of them got on a skirt. I'm like, what's
What's
going
going on? What's
on
going on? That's what
in
I
the
said.
house? That's
So
when they should have started going.
yeah,
Yeah.
that mess right there is just total mess. And to add some cameras in on it while they going through counseling to bring that shit to the red table, that's gonna even make it. I think it's gonna make it even worse. I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if they did actually split up after this, even though they say divorce is not an option. So you're gonna be miserable, like we said last week, miserable
Yeah,
25
Hey,
plus
you
years.
ain't got to be divorced to be separated.
showed up.
Obviously,
That,
obviously,
Cause
yeah,
boy, hey, that legal separate. Yeah, we ain't divorced, but we legally separated.
yeah. I mean, I,
and that house big enough for one person to stay on one side and somebody to stay on the other.
y'all already know I ain't doing that shit. So
Yeah, yeah. No, you said you'll find something to talk about.
I'm gonna be like Miss Henrietta, the chick I met at the place last time when she was married 30 plus years. I just want to be free. Damn
That's
all
how
that.
we'll need to be feeling.
That's how Will. That's his man. That's what he needs his mindset to be. I just want to be free.
So in other words, he a bitch.
Wow.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that, man. You know, everybody want their family and their marriage to work. Everybody want that shit to work. And for some people, it's hard to walk away, but sometimes you just gotta be like, fuck that shit.
Right.
My thing is
Hell, the kid's grown.
true.
I would have left when August started talking about some damn entanglements. Bitch, you can
I would have left at the
You
red
got
table when
us.
they started talking about it.
Yeah, that too.
At the red table, I'd have got up and walked out. Damn, all that. You ain't finna have me out here like this.
She got
Yeah,
my
like
man
you
Will
said,
out
Rick,
there
some
looking
of
sad.
these folks are toxic and they don't need to be married. They don't need to be together. You can be together and miserable.
Well, I swear, Jada, a Pisces.
So yeah. But anyway, we're gonna tie that all in too. The cheating thing, talking about it. Let's go ahead and tie that on in now. So women and men, is it possible to forgive a person after they have cheated on you? Will Smith / Jada, August Alstina, or whatever your name is. Evidently, I guess he forgave her. So is it possible for us normal commoners to do that?
I say yeah because I say 90% of people want their family to work. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you want to try to get past it. Does it take a while? Yeah. Because at that point, after that infidelity step in, it don't matter in marriage, relationship, or whatever. After that infidelity step in, now you questioning everything that person doing. Are they really going where they say they going?
Mhm.
It all that factor into it. So it's hard because you never forget.
True.
You try to forgive and move on and try to make it work. But the minute, hell, it don't matter if it's 3 years later, the minute them signs start popping back up, they might not even be cheating again. But if they start moving like, damn, I remember when, whenever she was fucking with this person, this is how she started moving.
Right. Them red flags start popping up.
So now they might not even be doing nothing, but just because that movement is similar, it makes you think. And I can speak on that because I can speak on that from experience.
Damn triggers.
And that's why sometimes it's easier to just let that shit go the first time because that shit'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, it do something to you to a certain extent. To a certain extent, it does, because I don't forgave. But then after so long, you start, like Rick said, what he doing? He ain't did that in a long time. But then my thing was, you did it a second time. So when you did it that second time, it was like, oh, it's time for me to go.
Right.
Because I gave you a second chance, which I shouldn't have, but
Right.
I did. So after the second time, it was time for me to go.
So let me put some stipulations on it. Let's clarify a little bit what cheating is. So if, say, a woman has not slept with a guy, but she's involved with him emotionally, we always talk about how women are very emotional as far as their feelings and putting all this stuff out there. Does that count as cheating? And do you forgive from that point on? Like, okay, so let's go back to the movie, Tyler Perry movie, Why Did I Get Married 2? When the husband knew that the wife was dressing different every day when she went to work. She was putting on perfume. She was making sure her panties was right. She made sure her undergarments was right before she went to work every day. Come home late. She's saying she never slept with the dude. But he knew there was something different going on. Does that count as cheating? And how do you forgive that?
Yeah, it counts as cheating because you're spending time together. Anytime you spending time with somebody outside of your marriage, whether it's to go out, to eat, drink, you trying to look sexy, that's cheating.
No, I think anytime you being sneaky, that's cheating. If you keeping it from me and I don't know about it, because what you keeping it from me for?
Right.
When you sneaking around, that's cheating.
Right. Trying to hide stuff.
Yeah.
Having text messages, having conversations on the private, low, and all of those stuff. Yeah. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
So women can emotionally cheat. I think men can too. But I think it's a different level of it too. That's my thing.
with us men, with the emotional stuff, it's easy for us to cut that shit off.
Exactly.
With women, once you emotionally attached, it's a wrap. Like, you emotionally attached for 20 years. You might not even talk to the person. You might not even talk to that person for 5 years. And then they come back around, and then it's just like they never left.
Wow.
Some people. And I think it also depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
As a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That, maybe y'all don't talk. And then boom, y'all see each other. And you start off where you left at. Because it was some type of friendship. Some kind of trust.
Mm-hmm.
Chemistry.
But, yeah. But if you got somebody that's just a flat out dog, just doing this, doing that, no, I ain't got no conversation for you. I mean, that's a wrap. I don't even want to look at you.
Right.
Let alone for you to say something to me and be mad if you don't say something to me. But like I say, I think it just depends on the person and what they done did to you and how y'all went y'all separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we as people consider cheating physical. The majority, let me put this, most men, actually all men, I think, we consider it physical when it comes to cheating. And we don't count the emotional part of it, which I know for me, in my situations, with an S, I checked out. I literally checked out. I mean, it ain't had nothing to do with cheating or whatever, but when you tell me certain stuff, I just checked out. I was done. I wasn't emotionally involved. I wasn't emotionally attached. I had no emotions at all when it came to getting rid of folks or getting people out of my life. Because, like I said last time when we was talking about this, it's to me, it's loyalty. It's always going to be, you got to be loyal first. And as Elijah mentioned 3 times last time, you ain't going to talk crazy to me. You ain't going to disrespect me. Them the 3 things that I care most about when it comes to me being with somebody. Because I think the loyalty came from my parents splitting up and my dad not being there. I know that for a fact. And this is stuff I can relate to and know for a fact. He wasn't loyal to my mom to keep the household intact. I saw that and I was thinking, okay, yeah, I can probably do the same thing, but I'm not going to check out just because I'm messing with somebody else. And I'm not putting my daddy's business on blast, but that's what happened. He got involved with some woman who needed help at the time. Physically, monetary, the whole 9. He got wrapped up into that, and all of a sudden it went off into a whole nother relationship. So that was my hang up with the whole loyalty thing. I wanted that for my future marriages, which didn't actually work, but I was loyal to a point when they said, hey, look, we ain't doing this no more. That's when I switched it off. I was emotionally involved until they said we done, or divorce wise or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out, and I want to know, after you cheat or get caught cheating and you say you forgive and you say you move on and you see these triggers that have you thinking, oh, well, he or she might be doing a thing. How do you reel it back in and say, okay, no, that ain't happening? How does that work?
I don't know.
Nobody got nothing.
Yeah, I just say don't go looking. Don't go looking. Like, you let it come to you. I ain't going to look for nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
And in my case, I wasn't going to go look no way because I had all these kids to take care of.
Right.
But once it fell in my lap, you best be damn sure I was looking.
Right. I mean, you have no choice but to look. I mean, because it's right there in your face.
Yeah.
I think.
But I'm saying, if everything's going well, y'all doing good, everything is copacetic, you ain't got no issues or whatever, and then all of a sudden, he does or she does one thing that's out of character or out of norm or whatever, then all of a sudden, oh my God, it's going to happen again.
I think it goes back to what you said right at the beginning of this: communication.
Yeah.
You know, I hate saying this all the damn time we talk about shit like this, but you know, in my case, it was when them started seeing them signs, and it was like, hey, I don't like the way you moving.
Right.
You moving like how you was moving whenever this happened.
Right.
Right.
I don't want to think that, but you know, history repeats itself.
Yeah, then you don't want to be no donkey and be like,
yeah, like just let me know so you know we can just let this shit go now and keep it pushing.
Yeah, then you don't be trying to argue. You just be like, hey, I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't finna argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I see how you moving.
If it's what I'm thinking it is, just let me know up front so we know how to do this. Like, don't have me out here looking like how you had me looking the first time.
Exactly.
You ever known a person who's out here doing dirt to come to you and say, I'm out here doing dirt?
Exactly.
No
way.
Ain't no saying.
You're going to have to find that out again.
But I'm telling you, when I catch you,
exactly,
it's going to be a whole donkey fight out here in these
like
streets.
If I flip my shit, just know it's your fault.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I ain't never known nobody to come up to somebody and say, look, you know what? I know you forgave me last time for cheating or stepping out on you or getting emotionally involved, whatever. I'm finna do this shit again. Ain't nobody doing that shit. You got to get caught again. Which is sad because they think they're getting away with shit. But they're doing the same thing that they're doing the last time.
Yep.
And it's triggering everybody off. Except for the person that's doing it with their dumb ass.
Exactly.
It's just stupid.
Especially,
just plain out stupid.
I don't understand it no way for the simple fact, like I said about my brother. When you get, and that's why it's not really no good men out here.
Oh, hell.
You get a good man and you dog him out. So then it's time for the next woman to come along.
It be, be hard on them.
It be hard.
I do. Because I know I learned from my first situation shit that I'm never going to put up with again.
Right.
You know, before it was just like, you know, something happened, we can work through it. Now there's some non-negotiables out there.
Right.
Yeah, I would hope that would be the case because like I said multiple times before as well. I'm gonna tell you up front what I will and won't stand for. I'm gonna tell you what I'm expecting. I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna take right off the rip. I'm not giving you no room to maneuver. I'm not giving you no gray area. I'm not giving you nothing. Either it's this way or bitch, you can keep it moving.
Right.
That's me. Like I said, I done this 3+ times. I'm not doing all that no more. Period.
But this is my thing. Is it really forgiveness if the person keep bringing it up? Like, okay, you cheated.
No.
Yeah, that's not forgiveness. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to keep on bringing it up, then you never forgave me in the first place.
Correct.
Well, now there are certain circumstances in which I would bring it up. And it's like how I mentioned before. If I start getting them same signs, then it'd be like I said, hey, you moving like how you was moving at first. But unless we having that conversation, I'm not bringing it up.
Yeah, but then, you know, you got some people, every argument, you can forget a pack of cheese.
From the grocery store.
From the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody will say,
oh, you forgot that cheese because you was out with that bitch.
Yeah.
Be like, look, I got an hour worth of grocery right here and I forgot the cheese. So I'm out with it.
Well, who was you with when you was trying to get this cheese?
Right.
What the hell?
Met you at the grocery store, did
Yeah. That's how you forgot that cheese.
Oh my God.
He could have cheated 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You still talking about that cheese.
11-pack slice of cheese. Come on, man.
And then, like she said, if that's the case, no, you haven't forgave. It's still lingering in your mind every day.
And that means you need to go.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can be like some other people and just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. One time is a charm for me, and I'm done.
Right.
and keep it moving and get that out your life. Because I ain't gonna say once a cheater, always a cheater, but you got them damn characteristics.
Yeah.
You already crossed that line. You thought you didn't got away with it. You easily open to let people take you out and have drinks with folks and talk about your personal business with this total stranger that's not in your household. All this old type shit going on, which opens the door for that type of stuff. That's just me. I'm not gonna do it. The whole thing was, can you forgive? I knew. I can't do it.
And then a lot of men can't.
I'm just being honest. I can't do it.
They can't forgive him, even though they're double standard. He been out doing it too.
Yeah.
But then when she do it, hey, it's a wrap.
You know why though? They say most men cheat because it's not emotional. It's she right, she bad. I just want to hit it to see if I can get it. When women cheat, it's emotional, so there's a connection, and once that connection is there, it's just
we got some disagreements.
It's hard for a man to understand, to accept the fact that his woman is emotionally attached to somebody else.
I don't know, because I know there's some girls, women, grown folk out there, female wise, that do it just like men.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, they just like me.
Yeah,
I know them one hit the quarters. You can't get no more. That's it. Yeah.
I just want to experience it, like you said earlier, and keep it moving.
I mean,
if he got it, if he ain't got it, if he know what he doing or he ain't doing. Yeah.
I'm telling you one thing, if you ain't got it, you damn sure ain't getting no more.
Right. And a whole lot of other people gonna know that you ain't got it either.
Exactly. Because that's what women do. Tell you that now, just like y'all go back and y'all tell it, they gonna be like, girl, that boy ain't got nothing.
Right here, tick marking.
Yeah, tick marking. If you want to go see, you go right ahead.
Oh,
I'm telling you, we get one pick. That pick done passed through everybody. Girl, look at this. Same thing, y'all. Hey, bro, look at this.
Hey, what's funny you said that. My folks sent me a video the other day. Like, man, look what this. He married and shit. Talking about some, man. Look what this chick sent me. And he sent it through Messenger because he didn't want the text shit. And so I'm sitting there looking at it. And then while I'm looking at the shit say unavailable, so he sent it and he'll delete the shit right away.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, bro, he didn't get to finish.
Oh my God.
Like, shit. I didn't get to see what you were talking about she was doing.
Yeah, and I learned that. I guess I think I was like 20 something. And that's when, stuff really started popping out for me. Because like I said, I was in the house, these kids, and I started working at Wheeling Foundry.
Oh, hell.
Oh, you got to go right off the rip. Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
that's what they doing.
Going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whole nother household getting taken care of.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, Volkswagen was the first factory I worked at. So when I walked in there, I was like, damn, so it is true what they be saying about this motherfucker.
Yeah. Work husband, work wives, and all that old shit.
Yeah.
Folks splitting up, get with folks at work and all that shit. Yeah, that shit work. That shit is the truth.
Yeah. It went down at the foundry.
Yeah.
Taught me a lot of stuff. Shit, I even had what you call them? Pimp X. That's what I called them. It was Pimp X at the foundry. Hey, them women was bad. I used to be like this. That what you do?
Wow.
And I had an old lady. Well, she wasn't really old, but she was a little older than me. And I knew her whole family, and I already knew they was a bunch of pimps and hoes. And her phrase was, bitch, you better get that money. If you're getting it out, you better get that money. I was like, well, damn, they just straight up in here, ain't they?
Yeah, just selling ass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody was selling it.
You know what I say? To keep shit simple and easy, just make it a business transaction.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
It keep it simple and easy. You know what it is. Ain't no feelings involved.
Right. I totally agree.
I mean, hell, you come out cheaper that way than you do taking them out to eat, to a movie. Shit, you looking at good $200 fee.
So instead of $200, you trying to pay just the $40.
$40.
Hey, somebody said on Facebook, inflation and gas prices up, so it's up to 50.
Oh, it went up. It went up to 50 now. All right. $50.
I mean, I ain't trying to give you no 40 or 50. I still rather just take you out to eat that way. But I get it. I understand it.
Yeah. So let's talk cheating. Let's just talk cheating. Cheating as a whole, we know it's wrong. Everybody knows it's wrong. You stepping out on your significant other. I've acted crazy in certain relationships when it came to cheating, choking folks out and slamming folks on cars and all that shit. I've done all that stuff when in my younger days. I've grown. I've dipped. Oh, what you looking all crazy for? Yeah, I've done all that. Been through all that. Slap folks, all of those type stuff. And it was the person that I was with. I wasn't messing with the person that actually stepped into the relationship. Yeah, that's my other thing that I was going to say. Do you have any type of feelings or situations against the person who supposedly messed up your relationship / marriage / whatever?
No.
Nah, it ain't they fault. Only time I would have an issue with them is if they insert themselves into that situation.
Which I've been in that same situation before.
I bust up at a nigga house and took my car before. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm letting you use my shit, and this is what you out here doing. Get my shit. And then dude tried to, say, I'm like, bro, you don't want these problems. Just go back in the house. And because of course, I ain't condoning violence and none of that other shit. But of course, I'm not coming to your house empty-handed because I know what I would do if somebody just bust up at my house. So of course I had my thing on me, just for any situation that may arise, just because you never know. But it was one of them like, bro, just go back in the house and whatever. And what was funny because afterwards, because of course still had to conversate with the person because did have kids and shit by them. And when everything was cool, talking about that could have got ugly and this, and like, bro, I had both my pistols on me, so I was ready for whatever. And I hate to say it like that, but I'm one of them people, like, I have to learn to control my anger because I really give no fucks about anything. Like, when I get pissed off, I'm with the shit. So when I'm pissed off, whatever you want it to be, it can be that. Mm-hmm. It take a lot for me to calm down, and that's why I try to tell people. That's why I do my best to avoid situations and stay out of those type of situations that I know is gonna make me angry. Mm-hmm. Because when I lose it, I lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's let me throw a little tidbit of information in there as well. So let's talk knowing and not knowing, because I've been in both situations when the person who you was involved with knew you was either with somebody or married, or vice versa. They didn't know, and you played it so well that they didn't know. How does that figure out as well?
Now, when that's a problem, because now you're just being thirsty. If you know about me and you want my man,
do they get the smoke? Do they get all the smoke too? I mean, come on now.
Yeah, they get the smoke.
But
get the smoke.
If that person know you, but y'all not cool, like,
it don't matter.
It's still not on them though. It still fall on the person. The person you're not in a relationship with has and that person is not your friend, has no sense of loyalty to you at all.
That's not even the point. The point is you should have more respect for yourself, not to even want to come second to me. That's be my point.
But
Why am I gonna
how
be
you know
second?
he ain't making her feel first?
Baby, you can't be first if I'm living with this nigga. We in the house together every night.
Right.
How you first?
Yeah, how you first? Cause see,
I'm just saying, if the
Yeah.
person knew, then they got to get some of that.
yeah,
Period.
Yeah.
They got to get some of it. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
excuse all of it. I ain't gonna put it all on my significant other. The new person, the person that knew the shit that was going on and knew that she was married and knew that she had a household and all this old shit, he got to get some of that smoke.
yeah,
If it ain't got to be a whole lot of it, but he got to get some of it.
yeah,
You been wanting to do that.
right.
Right.
You been wanting to do
When
that.
you was dropping him off in front of my house.
Or around
You
the
knew-
corner, down the street, letting her walk back to the house, and all of those
Yeah.
type shit. Come on now.
You
That
knew.
shit happened, dude. I know for a fact
Hey,
it happened. 'Cause
hey,
I've been in that shit.
So you remember the time I told you I almost cheated, but
Yeah.
I didn't cheat.
Yeah.
I was getting picked up at the crib and dropped off around the corner sometimes, but you know,
Yeah.
so I was, yeah. That's why I was laughing because I've been that dude. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't cheat though. I ain't cheat. I came close, but I ain't cheat. I'm gonna throw that out there again.
And then the girl he was cheating with, all of us went to school together.
Hmm.
Then on top of that, she had kids with my cousin, so she already knew.
Oh, she got to get some of that smoke.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
see that whole situation. So she wasn't a complete stranger that just knew about you.
Really.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
give
you-
a damn if he was a complete stranger or not. If the person,
Exactly. I'm trying to tell you.
if the person who is involved with my significant other / wife / bae / whatever I call her, and a very important person,
Right.
if that person knew that she was with me, he gotta get some of that smoke.
Yeah.
Period.
They be knowing what they doing.
Yeah,
They know.
They know. Yeah.
Right. They help planning that getaway. They
Yeah.
help planning that meet you around the corner. They help planning that meet me down at Whataburger and all that old type shit.
Mhm.
They planning all that shit with that person. They got to get some of that. I don't care if it's a slap in the face, a gun cocked to the side of the head, whatever. They got to get some of it.
And I'm telling you, when I caught up with their ass, both of them got the smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get him first,
Mm-hmm.
but baby, you next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You next.
Y'all
So-
wanna know something crazy? I had a boyfriend that cheated on me, and the girl wrote me like it was her boyfriend. She wrote me, asking me about my boyfriend who just got caught cheating on me with her, and had the nerve to ask me did I want to fight.
She gotta get some. She got to get that.
Did she know that you was old lady before she was ever around?
Yep, she knew.
So what the fuck she writing you for?
And why did you ask me did I want to fight, baby? Don't do that, because I got to write off work. Drove to Chattanooga and beat the dog shit out of her.
She opened that door to get that.
She brought that on herself. Like,
Herself, exactly.
Don't ask me if I want to fight.
Don't
Don't
come
ask me if I
bother
want
me.
to fight.
Yeah, because I wouldn't bother you. I wasn't going to say nothing to you, baby.
Right.
You came in my inbox and asked me did I want to fight?
You know what it is? She thought because you was from Cleveland, you couldn't put them hands on
Yeah.
I still got a little Chattanooga left in me, baby.
her.
I don't even know who she thought she was playing with. And after I beat her up, she gonna text him and say, your girlfriend came over here and Donkey Kong me. And I did.
So
You
she
had a
didn't put in
lumped
the
up,
part
huh?
that she invited you over there.
Yeah. She
She
invited.
didn't put that part in there. Yeah, that's how they do. Lying ass bitches. Don't get called ass.
I tried to knock her head off. I ain't lying.
Was-
Girl, you done inbox me?
she might not even have got them hands if she wouldn't have asked if you wanted to fight, huh?
No, I wouldn't say nothing to her. My mama didn't raise us like that. I wouldn't say nothing to her. Girl, you done messed up asking me that I want to fight.
An open invitation for a fight.
Oh, yeah.
And they ain't gonna
She
turn around
opened
and
the
say
invitation up to get
Yeah.
her ass whooped.
Get her ass whooped and then turn around and tell her boyfriend, side piece, whatever she is to him or whatever.
Yeah.
How she gonna tell on you?
Right.
He knew I was going to beat her up. If he wouldn't have said I was on the phone, because he talking about something, well, go beat her ass then. I saw him,
Wow.
and I did. He knew I was crazy.
Wow.
He had no idea. You can't be telling me that, because baby, I was gonna beat her up.
Yeah. Then I get a call at work. Your daughter down there in D-Drive fighting. Who? I drove all the way to D-Drive.
Did you not do it? D-Drive?
By yourself.
I had my cousin with me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you was down there lonely.
No, just in case you went to jail.
Right. Damn. All right. So I guess we pretty much killed this one.
Yeah.
Right off the rip. You don't get forgiven if you cheating. Some people do. This panel don't. I can tell you that. Well, Rick do.
Rick did. Rick did. Remember, Rick also said that relationship taught him some of his non-negotiables.
Which is what I have as well.
And that's one of them. Like, hell, it ain't even got to be sex for me. It can be emotionally, because if you let that motherfucker in mentally, you want to fuck him anyway. So
right,
just go ahead and do it. I'm out.
Yeah, that's me. Telltale signs. You already let him in. Y'all already going out and after work meals and all that type shit. Then you know what? Just stay out there.
Yeah, you probably done sent him a picture like that, and he probably done sent you one. Go ahead
Flowers
and run that. I'm out.
All that old bullshit.
I'm out. Run that. I'm out. You got it.
Yeah.
I'm the one that jump out ahead and say I'm done. I don't wait for that shit to pop up on me. I don't give it. And here's the thing for me, and maybe I'm this whole preemptive thing that I got going on now in my later years, because I don't put up with the bullshit. If I see it, I'm done. I don't give a damn. If I'm wrong for it, then I just have missed out. That's just me. I got nothing else to do. I got too much shit I need to be doing. I'm not wasting time, like we talked about last podcast. I'm not wasting no time. I'm not doing all that stuff. If you let him get in, it's a done deal for me. That's just me. It could be innocent, but the way it looked, perspective-wise, and it's perceived as, I'm out. I hate to say that, but I'm sure I'd have missed out on a whole bunch of stuff doing that. But I'm still at peace. So, fuck it. So, with all that being said, this is a quick one. This is a short one. We're going to kill it like we already killed it before. And we already put our perspectives on it. So, y'all have a good, safe weekend. And we'll do this again next week. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.